Jody, no.
Paul's right. It's our only chance.
Yep.
Ryan?
I always figured I'd die a hero.
We are not dying, Ryan. Don't be so dramatic. Go, we got this.
Black Sun is at the center of the dome. No one's ever been before, so there's no telling what we'll find down there.
How much time do we have after we've activated the
The
self-destruct?
system was designed to be activated remotely. The explosion will be practically instantaneous. We're not coming back.
You don't know that.
The condenser zone is on the other side of that door.
We've got company.
Oh, they haven't seen us yet. It's our only chance.
Can I take care of them?
I hope you're right. Or our little trip into the info world might come to a sticky end.
Jody, do you want me to take care of them? I could try and do that for you.
Wait. Don't attract attention, or we're dead.
Ah, alright, fine.
Jody, don't get too close to that. Let's go!
Pretty sure they're gonna notice us anyway. Oh, man. Run for it! Run for it! No, Cole!
Fuck! Jody! Jody, no!
I'm not leaving Cole! We are not abandoning Cole! You're gonna be fine, Cole. You're gonna be fine. Can I heal him?
I'm sorry, Princess.
No, Cole. Don't you
You
dare.
have to go on without me.
No! No!
I'm not leaving you.
Find the Black Sun, Jody. Or nobody will make it.
He's right. Come on, Jody.
Come on, let me be Aiden and heal him. Here we go. There we go. He's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be good.
Aiden has done all he can.
Gotta say, the look of these shields are kind of cool. Okay. Holy moly.
The Black Sun.
Woo!
Let's finish this.
Let's finish this game, is what she means. Yeah, this could be the last part of the playthrough. We're only 5 minutes in. This could be it. Push forward. Push forward. Push forward towards the center. Oh gosh. Now we're seeing hallucinations.
I'm sorry.
Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore all of that.
Listen to it. Keep
Don't listen to
going.
it. Ignore it.
Who are they?
Souls. Lost souls.
They're all around us.
I know.
Just distracting us. Just keep going.
My baby. I lost my baby. Have you seen him? No. No,
Like she said, ignore it. Don't listen. Ryan? Where'd you go? Just keep going forward, Jody. Just keep pushing forward. Nathan?
Laura! I can't find them! I call them, but they don't come!
Are you sure you didn't leave them trapped?
maybe it's because they don't recognize you anymore. Your anger has changed you.
I miss them. I miss
Whoa.
them so much!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let me pass, Nathan. The condenser must be destroyed. You know it's the only way.
Nathan! Oh my gosh.
Oh, I missed you. I missed you so much. You're the only one who can fix this, Jody. Do it. Do it for me.
And by the way, don't tell Harry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jody, fuck.
I didn't mean that.
What happened?
He found what he was looking for. Come on.
Oh gosh. Come on, Ryan. We have to finish this. This is getting out of hand. Believe it or not, that's actually the best outcome of that situation. That actually could have gone a lot worse. Don't tell me we have to deal with, like, protectors of it. Whoa, oh, okay. I wasn't ready for that. Oh boy, They're like eels. Oh man. Ah!
Belt's pretty dead.
And of course it goes out.
My containment field's not working.
What? You sure? Check the panel.
I'm telling you, it's not working.
Fuck. Fuck. I gotta think. Think of something.
Ryan, what are you doing?
You stand the best chance of destroying the Black Sun. Just take this and
No,
do
those
it.
things are gonna slaughter you.
Take the damn belt and destroy the fucking condenser.
Dude. Look at this guy. He's willing to sacrifice his life so that Jody can destroy it.
I'll get out of here before I change my mind.
Yeah, this guy's for Jody. Wasn't crazy about him at first, but you know what? He's earned it. Come on, Jody, we can do it. Come on. Come on, Jody. Come on. No. Let go. Was this the underworld?
Inject you with a neural acid, which will put you in a
No.
coma. Exactly what we did with your mother.
No.
It's too late, Jody. It's too late.
No. Come on, Jody, keep going. Come on.
Nie ma zapalki zaleć. Pakartuana ty zatykaci.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it. This thing is playing with my mind. Trying to stop me, distract me. Stop it.
She's not a witch.
What do you do with witches? Burn them.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
I'm sick and tired of your stories!
Oh no.
This time you're really gonna get it!
Come on.
Give me back my child.
Calm down, Nora.
I want to see her. My little girl. My little boy.
For God's sake, what's
Wait,
going
what?
on?
The twin. He strangled her. We could
Twin.
Son. I want to see my son.
Strangled on the umbilical
Aiden.
cord.
My twin. My brother.
Aiden is her twin brother.
Stillborn.
They weren't talking about Jody, they were talking about Aiden. Oh, brilliant. They don't show his face to play up that we are Aiden.
Leave each other.
Of course I couldn't leave you.
Our souls were bound together.
I was always gonna watch out for you, sis.
And hated you for years.
We're brother and sister, that's what we do.
You were a part of me.
I wonder if that's the last we will ever see of Aiden. If that's what that means. She did it! She pulled the switch! what is this? What's on the right?
Living, feeling, being in
I
love,
love you, Jody.
growing old.
I love you.
So many things I still have to do.
And to the left?
Other side. Another world. Becoming the wind, the stars, the universe. Being with Aiden and those I've loved forever.
And so, yes, you get... This is the first of a number of choices here that determine... This is where the game starts to determine a number of multiple endings that you can be able to get for either one. You can either choose Beyond or Life, and either one nets you different multiple endings, all dependent on choices that you made throughout the game, as well as some choices that you still have to make. We're not done living, though. Life. We'll see them again. Someday. But not now. Like she said, there's still much to do in life. The self-destruct! Run, Jody! Did they survive the explosion? They did.
We're alive.
They did it. They destroyed the Black Sun and they made it out alive.
Aiden?
No, he's gone. He's gone to the beyond.
Made it.
The Infraworld.
Jody, we made it.
He's with his mother
Aiden?
now. Aiden and Nora are together in the Infraworld now. Don't worry, that's not the actual end. Black Sun. Now see, the percentages are back. I don't know what the deal was with the previous thing, because I checked and I was still signed in the PlayStation Network, so I don't know what the deal was with it not showing percentages, but whatever. Alright, 38% accepted Ryan's declaration. 31% refused the CIA money. 77% healed Cole. 75% convinced Dawkins took his own life. 88% Ryan survived. 96% shut down the Black Sun. 81% chose life. And now, the epilogue. amazing that the prologue and the epilogue are right next to each other. I mean, what other kind of story does that?
Ever since the Black Sun was destroyed, my memory has been disintegrating. I spent too much time on the other side.
And that's why the story was
Now
told
it's
this
eating
way.
away at my mind,
Because she's trying to recollect her
erasing
memories.
what's left of it. My memories are all confused, slowly self-destructing, fading like a dream when you wake up. I'm losing my sense of time. I no longer know what happened before or after. Everything's playing inside my head at the same time. It's like watching the same film looping over and over again. A chaos of images with no order. So I've been writing night and day for weeks, trying to put my life down on paper. If I forget everything, these pages will be my memory.
3 months after the fact, the investigation continues in an effort to determine the cause of the accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light on this appalling tragedy.
The
Sure.
CIA is leaving me alone for the moment. I suppose they're too busy building another condenser to worry about me.
Idiots.
I know they'll never abandon their experiments, now that they know what's on the other side.
Morons.
Honestly,
Fools.
I don't give a damn. Now I need to reconstruct my life. My life without Ida.
Oh, Jody.
For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side. I got what I wanted. I've never been so unhappy in my life. I feel like part of me has been amputated. Crying all day. I know it's stupid. Shit. I miss him so much.
Cole. He's okay. Princess. Aww. She sent that to him as a way to say that she's okay and she's thinking of him. Oh, that's cute.
Took months. Months of nothing passing by. Then I woke up. I knew it was time. Time to start again. To build a new life.
And here is where we get our choices of multiple endings for the living side. We can either go at a life alone, which is not very nice. It's kind of depressing, really, for me anyway. My second to least, as opposed to alone. Alone is my least favorite. My second to least favorite is Jay. That we go back to the farm, but really, I mean, I never really felt like she developed a actual love or romance with Jay. Not compared to Ryan. So then that leaves, one is Ryan, the other is Zoe. Yeah, the baby. And I love both of these endings, and it's hard for me to choose between the two. There's reasons I love both. I mean, I think what I might do, because I love both endings, I might choose one to end the playthrough with here, and then I'll make another video showing at least the other ending. I don't know if I'll show all the other endings, because I gotta remind myself of whether or not the game actually allows me to do that or not. So, I guess because Epilogue's a separate chapter, it might, but it could also just take a while. But, oh gosh, I'm even conflicted about which ending I want to choose here. Zoe or Ryan is the ending I want to end with here. If we choose Zoe, we get to go back to that group that just loved Jodie just for who she was. Not because of what she could do, but who she was. And she helped deliver Zoe into this world, so she would help her raise Zoe, is probably what it would happen. But Ryan, man, the dude just went all out for her. Even risking his life at the end for her, just numerous times. The guy has his rough spots, but he's done so much for her and has put himself in so much harm's way for her. As much as I love Zoe, I think Ryan has, he's earned being with Jodie.
It was so obvious. Deep inside, I always knew. I just needed the silence around me to hear what I was feeling.
She's waiting for him on his
It
doorstep.
took me a while to realize how much I loved Ryan. I'd been alone and sad for so long. I'd forgotten what it was like to love someone.
He did not expect her to be there. Look at how happy he is to see her. He really does love her. Okay, that kissing animation there for a moment was looked kind of silly. And I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic myself.
We traveled as far away as we could. I had to learn to love again. To put my trust in someone, to stop fighting and running away. In short, I had to learn to live.
And they
Ryan
lived
and I
happily
never
ever
talked about it
after.
again. As if it all never happened. As if the other side didn't exist.
Plus, he punched McGrath in the face, said, "Consider that my
As
resignation."
if it could never
That was
come back
awesome.
into our lives.
That was the moment he really won me over. Of course she's no doubt still thinking about Aiden. about a lot of what happened. How can you not? Huh. I'm pretty sure Ryan didn't do that. So then if Ryan didn't do that, still here. Aiden. Hey sis, I'll always be here. I've always looked out for you. I'm not gonna stop now. We may not be bound together, but that doesn't mean I can't stop watching over you.
I see things at night.
She's wearing that
things.
shield.
I tell myself it's only nightmares, but I know it's not true. Once Pandora's box is open, it can never be closed again. No. It's not nightmares.
Holy moly.
It's what is about to happen. I've died twice already. I'm not afraid of death anymore.
Let me turn the audio down. And that, my friends, was Beyond Two Souls. They're playing the audio of some of these. And there you'll see, that's what would have happened had I not done the shield. And that's what would have happened had, that's how she used to look. So you're seeing some alternatives here. Sorry, I got caught up listening to the audio. I probably should turn that down myself. So, I'm trying to turn it down here. All right. So, yeah. Now, there's the... See, that's one of the reasons I want to show you guys the Zoe ending, because of that ending there. That ending we saw there, obviously that was teasing at a possible sequel. And that takes place later, years later, when apparently the apocalypse has happened. Now, if you choose that ending, the Ryan ending, along with the Jay ending and the Alone ending, you get that where it's just Jodie by herself looking at that, like she's ready to take it down. Now, one of the reasons I want to show you the Zoe ending is because you saw it there in the credits. Zoe, and this is how it was confirmed, it takes place years later. Zoe goes from being a little baby to a full, either like a teenage girl or a full-grown woman, and she's the one standing there at Jodie's side. Like, Jodie has raised her to be an entity fighting, almost like I guess you could say a Ghostbuster, like an entity buster. That's what Jodie is, and that's how she raises Zoe as well. Now, I don't know if I'll get to show you guys this, but if you choose the Beyond ending, where Jodie goes to the Infraworld instead of living, Zoe is the one who grows up to become the entity fighter, and Jodie kind of watches over her in the same way that Aiden was watching over Jodie there at the end. So, now David Cage, I've heard, doesn't necessarily like to do sequels or, or even tease sequels, but that seemed like a sequel tease right there. And I don't know, I would be up for it. if we get more of this, which I enjoy this. I know there's some people that don't like this format, this formula. There's not enough gameplay, but I love these narrative-driven games with these multiple choices, which, here's the thing, guys. This game emphasizes more what I want more from Telltale games, where your choices have drastic different consequences that offer different multiple endings because of the various different choices you made. This David Cage Quantic Dream Games does this. Heavy Rain did it, Beyond Two Souls did it, and I'm certain that the next game, Detroit Become Human, will do the same thing. And I think Telltale needs to take a note of that. Now, recently, I think they're starting to hear that and realize that with even the latest Batman Telltale season, Enemy Within. But just speaking about this game alone, I know some people don't like this, but I like this. I really enjoy it. I think it's really well done, the formula. I love that it's so focused on the story, on these characters, which, of course, the facial animation, all that stuff is awesome. Now, obviously, this game took it to a new level with the supernatural compared to what we played with Heavy Rain. But sometimes in some of the other Quantic Dream games, they do tend to go that way. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I really love the whole storytelling aspect. I liked the back and forth storytelling, and I like how it made sense at the end. They explained it that it was because she was experiencing all of her different memories scattered in her mind, that it was kind of deteriorating, so she was trying to recall all of her memories, and so that's why we were getting it that way. And that they made it where your choices would still matter in other certain scenes that you made. And I think this is one of those games that people sadly underrate because there's not enough gameplay that they're used to or that they want. They don't like the lack of gameplay in these narrative, story-driven games. And I think that, unfortunately, they underrate these games because of that. And I think that's extremely unfair. The quality of this game is top-notch. Just because it has a lot of quick-time events and a lot of dialogue choices and things like that, it doesn't mean it's less of a game. Sure, you could say it's more of a interactive movie or crap like that, but believe it or not, some of us like games like that, with that kind of formula. And I'm one of those. I love these kinds of games, and I'm a huge supporter of Quantic Dream sticking with this formula. I'm very much looking forward to Detroit Become Human and seeing how that constantly changes from the Infraworld. I know you're watching me. That's a different thing. I'm not gonna ignore that. Alright, epilogue choices. 37% chose Ryan. Obviously, the different played paths there. Chose life. Like I said, choosing Beyond also gives you different endings, kind of based on some of the choices you had made. Though not necessarily a choice ending like I had there with Ryan, Zoe, Jay, Alone. It's more so like you chose Beyond, and now look at how it turns out. But yeah, I love the Ryan and Zoe endings. So let's see here. New remixed order. Chapters. What happens if I hit continue? Does it go back to the choice? It looks like it's going to take me right back to the epilogue. Yep, it is. Alright, let me see here. Can I... Is it just right to the point where she makes the choice, or is it going to play the entire cutscene over again? I think it is. Okay, so... Yeah, it is. Alright, so... That's going to do it for my playthrough. That's my, my choice. But I'm going to make one more video to show you guys the Zoe ending, because I really like that ending as well. So, I'll be right back with the Zoe ending, and that will wrap up the playthrough for Beyond Two Souls. I'll see you guys in a moment.